Hey guys, welcome to another sketchbook story time here on my channel, Eraser Burns. I'm Colin. I don't want to hold you up any longer, so we're going to get straight into it. Here we go. So growing up, I was like your stereotypical goody two-shoes, like avid rule-following kid. Rules were my jam. Like I was the kid that showed up 30 minutes before class for no good reason. I would stay after lunch and help the janitors clean up. Like whenever the teachers brought out their classroom rules for the year, that was like, I looked at that thing and I'm like, I'm gonna memorize this thing. So rules, that was like my life right there. But I did have my rebellious side. My rebellion kind of took the form of not listening to suggestions. So when it came to someone saying like, hey Colin, you should do this, I wasn't gonna do that. Like, in fact, I'm gonna do the exact opposite of that. So I remember in second grade, the teacher was getting on to some kids. They were eating some glue and she's like, you guys shouldn't eat that glue. So immediately what do? I think that sounds like a great idea. I'm gonna eat that glue. So I eat the glue. So anyways, that stuck with me. That pattern has stuck with me since then. It has gotten me into some trouble, and that's what I'm gonna tell you about today. So today's story takes place in South Africa, which is like the home of the big cats, the home of bunny chow. Man, that stuff is delicious. If you don't know about it, you gotta check it out. And Nelson Mandela, the man, the myth, the legend. But also where this story is going to take place, Table Mountain. So Table Mountain is in Cape Town, South Africa, and it's this big mountain that basically just looks like someone cut the top off. So it's flat on top, got a mountainside going on. You get the picture. So anyways, my friends and I, we come to this mountain, we're going to climb the thing. So we start going up, but something you got to know about me is when I climb a mountain, I go like full instinct mode, like all full on animal. Like my brain shuts off. I'm just running up this thing. That's what I do at mountains. Like I want to jump over stuff. I don't want to stroll. Like I don't want to just go for a nice little walk up the thing. Like I want to parkour up the mountain. So I'm going for it. My friends are just kind of walking, having a good time. And I'm going and going and going. Eventually, I get to a place where I can't see my friends. So, I mean, obviously they also cannot see me. But I come to a fork in the road. And to my left, the path says easy path, basically. And to the right, the path says like advanced climbers only path. Do not take this, Colin. So I think, they don't know what they're talking about. So what do? Obviously, I go up the fun path, the advanced climbers only path. So I start going for it. It's like super fun. There's this gravel incline. I'm going up. You're like slipping as you're climbing, jumping over rocks, like walking past this beautiful scenery that's like these waterfalls, looking out over Cape Town and just seeing the city from super high up. It was just a real good time. I come to my first challenge on this path. So there's this rock wall. It's not super challenging. It's a rock wall. You know, it's challenging enough, but not like crazy. It's not like hardcore. But I climb up this thing, get over the top, roll myself over, lay down because I'm a little tired from running so much. And then the realization hits me. I may have been able to climb up that wall, but I can't climb back down it. So I realized there's no turning back from here. So I'm like, all right, full steam ahead, let's go for it. So I continue on the path. I'm going. Walking by some more like amazing scenery. Look these like super cool rock structures, like jumping through things. And I thought it was really cool. It was a good time. But anyways, as I'm going, it's about 30 minutes in. I keep getting lost on the trail. So the trail's not like marked super well. So I'm taking a lot longer than I need to get up this thing. Because I keep getting lost, have to find the trail again, come back, go up the trail. You get the idea. But then suddenly I come to challenge number 2. And now challenge number 2, my heart drops. Like I'm freaking out. I'll tell you why. So I look to my left, there's another rock wall. It's like, okay, it's a rock wall. But just to the right of the rock wall, like there's this 200, 300, 400 foot sheer drop that's just like this cliff. And I realize if I go up this rock wall and I slip and I fall, I'm not just gonna fall to the bottom and be all right or hurt a limb or something or break a leg. I'm gonna die. So I'm freaking out. I'm panicking. I didn't tell you guys, but you gotta know this. I'm terrified of heights. So I have no idea what got into me that made me think this was a good idea. So at this point, I'm thinking, what options do I have? I'm like going through my mind of the options, and I'm thinking, okay, could I go back? Well, no, I can't climb down that first wall again. Is there another option? Can I get around this wall? I'm looking all around. I don't see anything else. I thought, you know what? My only option here So I'm just gonna sit and wait for someone to show up and save me. So that's what I do. I sit down and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna wait here. Someone's gonna show up and they're gonna rescue me, because I can't do this. I'm not gonna die today. But then suddenly I remember, like, my friends have no idea where I am. They didn't see me take this trail. No one knows where I'm at. And I've got no food or water. Like, okay, I can't do this. It's cold too. It's like the winter time in Cape Town, so it's freezing out. So I'm like, all right, my only real option is I've got to climb this thing. So I look at the wall, I look at myself, and I think, all right, I can do this. I start working up the energy. I remember this book that I read, and I'm thinking about this book, this guy that does some like super brave things. That's all you gotta know. And I thought, you know what, if he can do some brave things, I could do some brave things. So I say a quick prayer. Lord Jesus, just help me to not die today. So I start on this wall, put my right arm on, my left arm, you get the idea, start scaling up this thing. And I keep looking down every few seconds. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I'm just terrified. And I keep looking down and I'm like, man, like, I don't want to die today. And I keep going up this thing. I'm slipping every once in a while. It's like pretty, it's not like super nice holds all around. It's like some loose soil and gravel and things as you go around. So I'm freaking out. I'm going up, slipping again, and making my way back up. Just like my heart's pounding, my adrenaline's running through my body, and suddenly I make it over the edge. And I lay at the top, and I'm feeling like a champ. But I'm realizing that I was so stupid, that I should never have not listened to what that sign had said. So anyways, I'm like freaking out, thinking there might be more walls ahead of me. I continue on. Luckily, there was nothing else. I make it to the top of the mountain. But all of this to say that once I got to the top, there's another sign up there. There are these little creatures. That's the guy I'm drawing right now, as you can see. It's called like a mountain hyrax. So I see these people that are playing with these guys. They're just up there on the top of the mountain. They're feeding them. There's some like food left around on that people have been throwing at them. So I try to feed these mountains, and I look up and I see a sign that says, "Don't feed the animals." So after this experience of realizing what happens, what the consequences are of not listening to people's advice or the signs that are put out by people, what goes through my mind is finally, they don't know what they're talking about, right back to it. So anyways, that's my story of Table Mountain. I was terrified. I hope you guys enjoyed at least hearing it a little bit. But what I would love to have you guys do is, one, if you guys would like to subscribe, that would mean a bunch to me. But two, I would also love to hear in the comments just any stories that you guys have of your time on mountains or experiences with mountains. So yeah, do let me know. Love to have you guys here. Thanks again for sticking around through the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, post a comment about what you think about this piece of art. So all the best.